So you saw the first video where Chewie beat me, but then we had another battle. I was gonna record it, but my parents kept calling for me because they need my help. So yeah, but good news is I did save it on the versus recorder. So here I go, and so I can show you how I beat Chewie. So yeah. And also, please go subscribe to him. And he's a really great guy. You see, he sends out both his shiny Sand Slash and Typhlosion, where I sent both my Sylveon and Star Raptor. Good thing I lowered their attack. I use Quick Attack. Yeah, and he took out my Star Raptor in one hit, which sucked. And he uses that move, which I survived by 5 HP. And I sent out my Snorlax. Used Quick Attack. Boom! Barely did some damage. And of course he'll go for an eruption. I'm sorry if you hear ringing in the background, that's just my mom's phone. He can't take out my Snorlax that easily. If my Snorlax knows Flamethrower. And I was surprised that the Alolan Sand Slash is both in Ice and Steel type. I'm surprised I didn't take that out easily. And of course, you see guys, I don't like people that just switch their Pokemon whenever they're about to go down. Even though I still beat him. And I sent out my Crocodile, which was awesome. Sorry if I'm moving the camera too much. And I'm surprised that didn't do a thing. Like, it kind of did, but it was super effective. And of course he's gonna switch out even though it wasn't about to go down. He sends out his Blastoise. He went for a Solar Beam on my Crocodile, but guess what? It's not gonna work. Boom! Take that in. And still, whenever moves that are really effective, they don't take it out in like that, because even though I did do a lot of damage to him. But look at me, like a boss, going for the pulverizing pancake. Yeah, look at that. Look at that Snorlax. Like a boss. Goes up. And what comes up must go down. Boom. And he sends out his Aegislash. I mean, the only shiny I have is the shiny Pelipper, which is not bad. And of course, he's going to protect himself. I was going to go for a Crunch. My attack harshly goes down, and Blastoise was going for an Earthquake. But guess what? That does nothing on my Crocodile and Snorlax because they're bosses. And I was gonna go for a Flamethrower. Of course, but it failed. I used Foul Play. Yeah, that's right, boy. He goes for an Ice Beam on my Crocodile. Oh, but with 2 HP, and he froze me, of course. I used Flamethrower. And didn't kill it, which was surprising, but I did get to burn him. And of course he withdraws it and sends out a Charizard. His shiny Charizard. And I'm frozen. He goes for an Ice Beam again. And no, my Crocodile! And I'm going for a Giga Impact. And it does a good amount of damage. And of course, that happens. He's some leftovers. And I go for my Raichu. My Lowland Raichu. And he withdraws. Sends out a Venusaur. A shiny Venusaur. And of course he goes for a Focus Blast. And takes out my Snorlax, no! And I go for a Thunderbolt! Yeah, that's right, Charizard, even though you are my favorite Pokemon. Then I send out my Sinroar. Yeah, it misses. You see, this is what happens. If my Sinroar had got that hit from the Focus Blast, then I wouldn't have beaten Chewy. But guess what? I did. I go for a Blast Burn, and this shocked me. This literally shocked me. Look at that. Look at that. Hasn't even gone down. He sends out his Blastoise. But guess what? I'm going for a Thunderbolt. And yeah, you will go down. Yeah, that's right. He goes for Hidden Power and takes out my Raichu. No, and that meant that since Sinnoh was the only Pokemon left for me. But guess what? Look what he did. Look what he did. He used Earthquake. That took out his Venusaur, but it didn't take mine Sinnoh. Because my Sinnoh will not give up. He goes for a flamethrower in your face. That's right. And guess what? This is both our Pokemon. His Pokemon was burned. My Pokemon was there. But guess what? I was so happy that I finally beat Chewy. That's right, Chewy. That's right. You know why? Because I'm glorious. Yeah, you see that? The winner, baby. This is the winner. And I finally defeated this guy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe and follow me on my Instagram, which is Red Warrior Johnny. And don't forget to follow Chewy on his Instagram. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.